Welcome back to another session of Class 9 Mathematics. I am Surajit Day and you are watching my YouTube channel ECONOMATRIX Day. No drama, no confusion, but only education.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Now in today's class we are going to study Chapter 2 Polynomials, and this is a continuing class going on, and today's part is part 3. So now today we are going to understand classification of polynomial in one variable. As I have told you in my previous video that we are going to solve exercise sum. Yes, today only we are going to solve. But before solving, little bit is left out, that we will understand classification of polynomial in one variable. That means the polynomials which are of one variable, they are classified, okay, into how many parts, okay. Now for that we must know the degree of a polynomial. What is the meaning of degree of a polynomial? The highest power, you can see written here, the highest power of the variable. If the variable is x, x has what power, okay, in a polynomial is called what? The degree of the polynomial, okay. According to the power, the highest power which has the highest power, that is only known as the degree of the polynomial. So this is the meaning of degree of polynomial. So once we know the degree of polynomial, because we are going to classify according to the degree of the polynomial, okay. Every classification is based on something. Now here the classification of polynomial in one variable is based on the degree of the polynomial, okay. So on that basis we will first categorize a polynomial of degree 1. If the degree of the polynomial is 1 in one variable, okay, then it is called a linear polynomial. So one classification we got it, it is known as linear polynomial. So many examples I have written. One example is 4x plus 3, another example is 2x plus 7, another example is root 5x minus 10. They are all what? Linear polynomials. See, it is of one variable. Here variable is x. Here variable is x. Okay. So only one variable. And what is the power? This x has what power? No power means 1 is always there. No power means 1 is there. And this is only the highest power, because 3 has also here one x is there, but x to the power 0. Already I have told in our previous class. So those who have not watched the part 1 and part 2, you must watch that one so that you can understand this part 3. Okay. So highest power is 1. So it is known as what? Linear polynomial. And what is the general form of linear polynomial? The general form of linear polynomial is ax plus b. So this is the general form, ax plus b, where a can never be equal to 0. Okay, a cannot be 0. If a is 0, the 0 into x will be 0 only, and 0 plus b only b, and b is a constant term. That means b into x to the power 0. So x to the power 0 means 1 only. So b into 1 is b only. So that's why this a cannot be equal to 0. So one classification is what? Linear polynomial. So what is a linear polynomial? A polynomial of degree 1 in one variable is called a linear polynomial. I think you have understood up to this much what is a linear polynomial. Then we will move on to the next part. Now the next classification is a polynomial of degree 2 in one variable is called the quadratic polynomial. You can see here quadratic polynomial. First one we understood linear, now quadratic. And quadratic is telling what? Degree 2. A polynomial of degree 2 That means if the highest degree is 2, then it is called a quadratic polynomial. Many examples are there. See, this is one example. What is the example? 2x square minus 5x plus 3. Here x power is 2, here 1, here it is 0. Okay. So 2 is the highest one, so it is a quadratic polynomial. Same with this one also. Root 5x square minus root 3x plus 9. So here highest power is what? 2. Then another one, x square minus 9. So here power 2, here power is 0. Okay. So 2 is the highest, so it is a quadratic polynomial. And what is the general form? The general form is what? Ax square plus bx plus c. This is the general form of a quadratic polynomial, provided that a is not equal to 0. Okay, if a becomes 0, then 0 into x square, this totally will become what? 0. Then what is left? Bx plus c, and bx plus c, it will become again a linear polynomial. Clear? Now the quadratic polynomial, I think you have understood. Now third one, cubic polynomial. A polynomial of degree 3. If the degree is 3, then it is called what? Cubic polynomial. Let us see the example. See here, one example is here. 4x cube minus 5x square plus 2x minus 1. So here power is 3, here power 2, here no power means 1, and here x is only not there. That means x is there, but x to the power 0, and x to the power 0 means 1. 1 into 1 is 1 only. That's why we don't write x to the power 0. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 0. So highest power is 3, so it is a cubic polynomial. Again, see here this one, x cube minus 5. So 3 is the highest power, here power is 0. So since 3 is the highest power, it is a cubic polynomial. Again, see this example. So power is root 3x cube minus 5x plus 7. So power is 3, here power is 1, here power is 0. So 3 is the highest power, so it is a cubic polynomial. And what is the general form? You must know the general form. General form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, provided a not equal to 0. So what we came to know about the classification of polynomial in one variable according to the or based on the degree of the polynomial, we can divide it into 3 parts, that is linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. Okay, so linear polynomial, then next one is quadratic polynomial, and the third one is what? Cubic polynomial. I think up to this much it is clear. Now we will move on to the exercise sum. Now the first question of exercise 2.1. Question number A. Choose the correct option. Okay. So many questions are there under this choose the correct, that is MCQ. So first question is what? The coefficient of x. You have to find out the coefficient of x in x plus 5 and x minus 7. Already I have taught you in the previous part about what is coefficient. Okay. So let us take this one. We have to do a rough we have to do. So what is that rough? Now x plus 5 and x minus 7. Now from here we cannot find out the coefficient because here also x, here also x. Okay. So what we will do? We will try to multiply these two. So first x will be multiplied with x minus 7 plus, after that plus 5 will multiply with x minus 7. Clear? And what you get? This into this, x square, minus this into this, 7x, plus 5 into x, 5x, minus, why minus? Plus into minus, minus, 5 into 7, 35. Clear? Up to this much. Now we can make it more small. Okay, so this is not cube, this is square. Now see here, minus 7x plus 5x. Okay, minus plus we subtract. 7x and 5x subtracting means 2x, and the sign will be minus 2x minus 35. Clear? Now what to do? Now you have to find out the coefficient of x. So this is x square, this is x. So x coefficient is which one? Before that only, minus 2. So minus 2 is the coefficient. So matching with this one? No. This one? No. Yes, it is matching with number C. So what I will write? Answer 1. And which option? C, minus 2. Clear? Now question number 2. Which of the following is a polynomial? So here 4 options are there and you have to say which one is a polynomial. Okay. Now let us see the first option. So x by 3 minus 3 by x. Now 3 by x means x to the power 1. If x to the power 1 goes upside, x to the power minus 1. And if the power is negative, it is not a polynomial. So we will not take this one. Now here you see the second one, root over 5x. So this x is within root over sign. Okay. So if you remove this root over sign, then it will become what? 5x. Okay, 5x is there. If you remove it, then this will become x to the power half. So fraction is also not a polynomial. Then third one also you can see downside, x to the power 1. Okay, so this is also not a polynomial. Then which one is left? The last one. Okay, so last one has to be a polynomial. So answer is how much? Answer 2, number D, and what it is? X square plus 3x to the power 5 by 2 root over x cube. Now you will be thinking, sir, how you wrote it directly without any calculation? Yes, because if these 3 options are not a polynomial, then the last one has to be, because there is no other option. Okay, otherwise the question will be wrong. Now for your understanding, let me solve it. So what I will do? X square plus 3x to the power 5 by 2 and square root of x cube. Now look, I am solving this one. X square plus 3x to the power 5 by 2, and this will become, if I remove this square root, this will become 3 by 2. Clear up to this much? Now after this, x square as it is plus, now this one you see 3 I am writing, now x to the power 5 by 2, okay, minus 3 by 2, because there is divide sign is there. Okay, and if there is divide sign, then the powers will be what? Subtracted. Now the next step will be what? X square plus 3 x to the power, I will do here LCM. So 2 is the LCM, 5 minus 3. Now after that, x square plus 3x, 5 minus 3 is what? 2 by 2. Now 2 by 2 you can cut it. So what you get? X square plus 3x to the power 1. That means x square plus 3x. So you can see here also the powers are not a fraction, not a negative sign. Okay, so they are what? Whole numbers. So obviously this is a polynomial. So I think you have understood question number 2. Clear? Now we will come to question number 3. Root 6 is a polynomial of degree. So root 6 is a polynomial of what degree? 0, 1, half or 2. Now you look, if I do here one rough root 6, that means root 6, nothing means I can write x to the power 0. Now x to the power 0 means what? Anything to the power 0 means 1. So 1 into root 6 is again root 6. So this thing is only coming here. Okay. That means here x is here, but its power is 0. So it is a degree of what? 0. So matching with which one? A. So answer 3A, option A, and that is what? 0. Okay. Now next one, question number 3, I think we have done. Now question number 4. Which of the following is a monomial of degree 100? Now those who don't know the meaning of monomial, I will suggest them to see the part 1 and part 2 I have discussed there. So now A, B, C, D options are there. Monomial, it has to be monomial as well as the degree has to be 100. So you can see here, this is a monomial, this one is a monomial, okay. Now this is also one monomial, clear no? But this is not a monomial, clear no? And this one you can see, this is also one monomial, okay. So out of this, which one degree is 100? You can see here x to the power 100. So this is the answer. So answer for number B, root over 100 x to the power 100, okay. So I think question number 4 you have understood, okay. Now monomial, polynomial of what degree, these things to understand more nicely, I will again suggest the students, if you have not watched the part 1 and part 2, then this part will be difficult for you to understand, and the parts which are going to come, that also will be difficult. So watch from part 1, okay. Now we will move on to the next question. Now question number 5, the degree of the polynomial. They are asking the degree of the polynomial. So before that, those who are new in my channel, I want to request them to please give a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, because when you subscribe my channel, it motivates me to make more such videos. And don't forget to press the all notification bell, so that whenever I upload new videos, you will get the notifications first, okay. Now let us come back. We have to find out the degree of the polynomial, and this polynomial is given, and the options are 2, 3, 0, 5. So how we will do? Very easy, like the sum we did just before, the first sum. So x cube plus 5 and x square minus 3. So x cube will be multiplied with x square minus 3 and plus 5 will multiply with x square minus 3. So what it comes, this into this will be x to the power 5 minus 3x cube plus 5x square minus 5 3 is a 15. So we got it. Understanding or no? Now what they are telling, you have to find out the degree of the polynomial. In this part we studied the degree, okay. Here which is the highest degree? Here it is 0, x to the power 0, here 2, here 3, here 5. So 5. So which option? A, B, C, D? We can see number D. So answer 5, D, okay, and it is 5 only. Clear? Now question number 6, the last MCQ. Which of the following is a linear polynomial? So linear polynomial means the degree of the variable has to be 1, okay. So now you see, this is the variable x has 3, degree is 3. So this is not a linear polynomial. If you see here the degree is 1, okay, highest degree. Here x to the power 0, so highest is 0 and 1, highest is 1, okay. Here also 0, 4 means 4 into x to the power 0, and here 5 plus root 2, this is only 1, okay. So now what you can see, root 2x, so this is the answer. So answer 6, option B, root 2x minus 9. So all the MCQs we have done. Now it's your duty to practice these MCQs nicely. Know the concept, because concept is the power, okay. So thank you for watching my video. Keep smiling, keep practicing, and keep sharing my videos with your friends and your group circle. Bye bye.